Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of my Pokemon Pearl Nuzlocke. I'm Adam and today we're continuing on our epic adventure. I have leveled up our entire team to level 18 and, sorry, hold on, there we go. And honestly I've been a bit nervous for the upcoming battle against Mars, but I have a plan. So in the last episode I picked up a move called Rock Tomb. So what we're going to do, we're going to activate it and teach it to Apex. Now, obviously, as we know, I'm battling on set mode, which is a bit nerve-wracking, but it won't allow me to switch Pokemon before Pokemon comes out. My plan is, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of Foresight here. The plan is, because the Zubat against Mars will be going first, it will have Bite, Leech Life, and Toxic on it. It will probably outspeed, but if it doesn't, then happy days, I could hit it with Apex. But I am actually going to go with Focus Energy first to raise my chance of a critical hit. If it poisons me, then that's fine, because I have Guts, which will boost my attack even higher than it already is. Meaning Rock Tomb should KO the Zubat, but if it doesn't, I'll be fine. And then the Perugly comes out. All I need to do is take a Fake Out, take whatever attack dish out next, and use the Karate Chop. I think, well, it is the best strategy I got, and I think it'll work. Let's proceed. Oh, hello, little girl. And save your papa. Yeah, okay, I can save your papa. Right. We're not going to get the encounter, we're just going to focus on taking care of Team Galactic, and then we'll make our way up towards Eterna Forest, and then get the encounter after taking care of Team Galactic. I want a battle. I want a battle. Yeah, okay. Now, normally I was planning to record this video tomorrow, but I had the thought of this whole strategy literally 5 minutes ago, in which I was thinking I need to do that strategy now before I forget. So that's why I'm recording now. I've already recorded episode 4 today, so I'm recording episode 5 now. But I think I may have over-leveled my Pokemon a bit. But that'll be fine. I'm sure the levels will catch up to me. Okay, so the door's locked, so what we do, we go back here. I'm not going to bother with the berries and all that because honestly it's just effort. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to have Jewel take care of all the grunts, because Jewel is very skilled in that part. And then we're going to, before we get to Mars, we're going to let Apex go all out on him. Although, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to do a little bit of improv. Last minute improv to ensure that Apex will survive. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit too high level. According to my Pokemon Diamond and Pearl strategy guide, the Mars's Perugly should be level 18. But then when I checked on the internet, it turns out it would be level 16. And after that, it was too late. I already got all my Pokemon up to level 18. Also, I will say, I have caught the Onyx in the Orberg mines when I went back there to train up Flora and Apex. I named it, I named her Minnie after, like, minerals, which is what rocks are. And as it's a female, I was like, yeah, I'll call it Minnie. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I did. I named her Minnie. I probably won't use her, but if I do, then at least she gets a chance in the spotlight. Honestly, I'm just hoping this battle plan which I have actually works. Because I had this plan literally a few minutes ago, and I was just like, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I actually have a plan. So I'm going to go with it, hope it works. If it fails, then I've lost my fighting type, which will be a shame. Especially when I can't really have repeats. I think I see myself as needing to use a Machop because I want to save Lucario for a future run. Whilst I know Lucario is given to me in this game, I'd rather save him for a future run. For those of you who don't know, Lucario is my favourite Pokemon of this entire region, and using him is really tempting, but I need to savour him. Save him for a run where I do not have a fighting type or steel type. Oh, I thought you were Oran berries. Petra, Chesto, Orans? Cherry. Oran berries. Nice. Okay, how many Oran berries are there? Is it just one? One. Okay. Well, Apex, I'm giving you the Oran berry. All part of a clever plan, I wonder. No. Okay, well, if you give me an Oran berry, that'd be great. I guess I'm doing the berries thing now. Well, I got a spray duck. It's useful. Right, okay, I'm confident I'll come across another Oran berry bush in the future. And I'll take care of these berries later. But right now, I need that Oran berry for Apex, and I'm not waiting. Okay, and in we go. Okay, bye. It's one of the few times I actually had a concrete strategy for any battles in the game. I guess I only came up with the whole idea of the strategy because I started out my Sapphire run quite confident, took a break, came back, filled up with confidence again, and then lost. But in this one, I started with confidence. I'm keeping the confidence with a thought at the back of my mind saying, you don't want to lose this. Don't lose your Pokemon. And I don't want to lose them. So now my plan is to be as safe as I possibly can be. Even if that means being over leveled a bit. But if I beat all the grunts, then that'll be fine. Okay. Now I need to think of a clever pun for this video which involves the admin's name, but also the whole plan I have for it. And I think I know just the name. I think I know what I'm going to call this episode now. Congratulations, Jewel, level 19. And Glameow. Okay, well done, Jewel. And now we're going to put Apex up in front. Hopefully this works. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. Okay, Mars. Let's do it. So Mars has only 2 Pokemon, being a Zubat and a Perugly. And I'm hoping my strategy works out. Focus energy. Now, if it uses Toxic, that is brilliant. No, okay, that's fine. Toxic was just a preferred item, preferred move I'd wanted to use, but that's fine. Use Rock Tomb, get a critical hit would be nice, and just take care of it. Yeah, just like that. It wasn't even a crit. Now, Karate Chop having a boosted chance of a critical hit, with the exception of the fake out term, it pretty much enables me to guarantee a critical hit. Wait, you use feint attack? Okay, that's weird. I thought you'd use fake out. And it did nothing. It's not very effective. Okay, Karate Chop. One shot. Oh, I can't believe that works. Wow. Congratulations, Apex. I planned for something and it works. You want to learn Seismic Toss. You only do the amount of HP that's related to your level, though. Yeah, inflicts damage equal to the user's level. So it would only do 19 health. It's not exactly a lot, and the higher you go, the higher the other Pokemon's level goes, and it does. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not having Seismic Toss. It's not even a good move to use whilst grinding. Anyway, I'm not reading all this dialogue. But yeah, that was, well, I didn't over-prepare, everyone else under-prepared. And best part, I didn't need the Oran Berry. So what we'll do, we'll put Apex at the back for now. We'll give Flora a chance in the spotlight now. Actually, the amount of running I've done with Flora, I'm hoping it'll evolve soon. But yeah, if it evolves now or later, I don't mind. But what we're going to do, we're just going to plant some. We're just going to pick out some berries, plant them, water them, and then I'll come back to them in the future. Let's plant the Chesto berry. Let's plant the Oran berry. Oh my god, it looks so weird with that angle. Yeah, okay. Okay, picking up the cherry berry. And now let's plant it. I do realise I now have a spare berry. So we'll plant the Petra berry. And now it's either one that heals your burn or one that heals paralysis. There's a high chance in which I'll get paralysed. So I was going to plant the cherry berry, but I accidentally misclicked and planted the Rost berry. There we Okay, well anyway, best heal up first. Apex did take some damage there. Not a lot, but it did take some. Right, I guess it's now time to get an encounter. Will this be another teammate? Another future team member that we can have? Or will it be just another Pokemon to add to the box? If I'm being honest, I think it'll be another Pokemon to add to the box, but we actually have two encounters, Route 205 and the Valley Windworks. So we'll get the encounter at the Valley Windworks, which I'm wanting a Buizel, and this is Shellos. That's fine though, Shellos is great when it evolves. And what we'll do, we'll just Stun Spore it. So that way it's paralyzed. And I got the best chance in catching it. Because I feel like any move I use could kill it. But for once, it's a Pokemon with Mud Sport, and it actually makes sense. So you have Mud Sport. But I don't have any electric moves, so redundant. One. No? What can I do for you then? I don't want to attack you, because I don't want to kill you. And I'm not saying that Ringo Starr, because I don't want Ringo Starr to die. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, to name you... Its body shape has changed to suit its habitat. Don't know what I'm gonna... I think I know what I'm gonna name you. And this is the sole reason I can't think of anything else to name it. But because it says its body changes, I'm gonna call it, when I put a second L, Jelly. So Jelly, welcome to the team. You are paralyzed, but that'll be okay for now. Okay, but that was a... I tried my best and I failed. But after we beat this person, we're gonna go into Route 205 in the grass there and catch our next encounter. That's a Ponyta. And I have a grass type in the lead. Not a good combination. So what we'll do, we'll swap out into Skipper. There we are, now I feel a bit safer. And we'll go straight with Bubble. Okay, don't understand why you use Ember on a water type when you had a grass type out here literally 30 seconds ago. That did nothing. Okay, your special attack, Skipper. Special attack isn't that good, is it? Oh, almost there. And yep, done. If I can get a good physical water attack move, that'll be good. Because Bubble is starting to show how weak of a move it actually is. It's just not ideal, but let's get the encounter. And it's a Buizel. Nice. So now I have two Pokemon here, if I can catch it. I would now have two Pokemon at my disposal, which I can use as... I wouldn't say the word is replacements, but substitutions if the worst is to happen to Skipper. And Gastrodon and Floatzel I actually like quite a fair amount actually. So it's not like I'm really sacrificing missing out on a good Pokemon. But I will say, Ash's Buizel in the anime, I I really like that Weasel. He had that level of smugness, but his skills matched his smugness to the point where, yeah, it's understandable. He's confident in his abilities, and rightfully so. Okay, don't squirt water on your teammates. Just because she paralyzed you does not mean you can shoot water at her. She's pretty much your superior at the moment. So stay in the ball. I think I know what you want, Weasel. You want to be in a different kind of ball, so you don't match in with everyone else. Don't worry, Weasel. I got you. Yeah, go in the Premier Ball then. That would have been funny if it worked, so. Okay, Weasel. I'm going to need you to get in that ball, please. You're starting to irritate me a little bit. But you're my only encounter up into the forest, and you're my only encounter up into the forest. So, if I run out of balls, well, you waste most of my balls. That's fine, but I prefer if you don't. Okay, I wonder if that helps out with catching, because I'm not sure if it actually helps out with catching, but now it can't go to sleep. One, no. What can I do to try and get you in? You're just not intimidated by Flora? Is that it? Flora's the nice one on the team. Yeah, I was about to say, you better be nice for Flora. Oh. I accidentally turned the brightness up on my lamp. Now, what to name you? Can't think of any otters that I like. So... well, because you're a relatively fast Pokemon, I'm gonna call you Wave Dash. There we are. Alright, let's go and heal up. And whilst healing up, we'll drop off Jelly in the PC. But, damn, that Wave Dash really did want to take its time with getting the Pokeball. Took longer than Ringo Starr did. I remember Flora, Apex, and Jewel got in a Pokeball on their first try. So did who the others? Yeah, Batcher did. Nala, I think you took the second attempt. Roxy, I think you did. Minnie, you took a what? And actually, no, you didn't. You just got paralyzed and you stayed in the ball. So yeah, at the moment, it was actually Wave Dash which was the hardest to keep in the ball. But I'll move you over there so that way it's going along with the order in which I caught you guys in. But yeah, I did catch Onyx. Her name is Minnie. I do have more females in here than I do males, which is kind of weird actually. Because normally males are the more populated gender for some of these Pokemon. But I do have 2 females in my party. So I got more females than I do males. Best catch more Pokeballs, so just in case something is to be a problem in the Eterna Forest. I know it's going to be a bit of a challenge to catch any Pokemon there, but gotta give it a go. I gotta give it a go. What I mean by challenge is that I'm going to be going with this partnered up with someone called Cheryl, and she is a Chansey. Chansey, not a strong Pokemon, but does KO any Pokemon it sees, so if it KO my encounter, that's just too bad for me. So my plan might be have Apex up in front, take out the Chansey, just to ensure that I can catch my Pokemon that I want and swap into Flora just to paralyze it. Want, need, whatever. Encounter. But we're just going to make our way up to the entrance to the forest at the rest house, I'm going to call it. And then we'll end the video here. But I'm really glad the strategy works out. And now it's just training the team up. Don't worry, Flora, you'll be fine. With the exception of Ringo Starr, if I'm to go through, rank all my team from weakest to strongest, I'll need to rank Flora as the weakest. Maybe this is going on achievements that they've got. I'd rank Flora as the weakest, Jewel as the second weakest, then maybe Apex, then Skipper. But being honest though, I'm leaning more towards Apex being stronger than Skipper at the moment. Not entirely sure though, but I'm confident in saying that Flora is at the moment the weakest on my team. But that's because she hasn't had her moment to step out into the spotlight and take control of the stage, let's call it. Now, with the way the Flora evolves, it might reach its friendship level, but I won't know until I level her up in the day. And the only way in which that will happen is if I actually record in the day, or if I change the time. But what I'll probably do, I would record a quick video tomorrow before I head off to work, and then I won't be able to record a video for, well, probably until Tuesday. It's Friday now. But that's the curse of working in the industry that I work in. It's hard to get free time regularly. So, especially with the time of year it is as well. So, I like to consider myself lucky that I actually have time off at this point in time already. But, yeah. I like the industry I work in, but it is lots of work. Finding the time to do this, but also putting time aside for yourself is... I don't want to say hard, but I'm going to need to say hard. Because it's difficult to try and balance your personal life with your work life. And whilst I adore my colleagues, they have a hard time of trying to keep their personal life outside of work, and it affects the morale there. I need to change the subject because this is not exactly a good topic to talk about. But yeah, that's my workplace at the moment. I would say it's alright. I still enjoy working there. More berries, nice. Another Oran berry, okay. Well, we know exactly what to do with this. We know where we found it, so we put it back where we found it. I'm going to plant a cherry berry here, so that way I got all of the, at least one of each of the berries planted. So that way I can get more. And poison, or... I'm going to go with the poison one, actually. Because I feel like with the area I'm going in, I'm going to come across more poisonous Pokemon than ones that can actually do damage. Or lots of damage, sorry. We'll battle this trainer now. Well, you guys are in for a treat. Extra long video today. And the Shinx, of course. Do you have Spark at that level? I'm not sure. But this is the best move I can use without swapping out, because you resist steel, you resist flying, and water doesn't do much. Come on, you're fine. Skipper, you can take this. Lucky crit. We'll just use Pound to get rid of it. And if another Shinx comes out, then we will swap out Skipper. Because I'm not having my starter be the first one to die. I refuse to accept that. Skipper wants to learn Bide. Bide is a very risky move. And whilst it has the capability to be in a good move, in a Nuzlocke, I would never even think about using the move Bide. In a normal playthrough, maybe, but never in a Nuzlocke. And I'm going to go with Flora on this one, actually. Because whilst Skipper and Jewel are weak to electric, which is understandable, Flora can resist electric type attacks, whilst Apex can take it and probably KO it quicker than Flora can. But I'm going to stick with my guns here and say Flora needs a chance to be like, you know what, I'm going to beat this Pokemon. Now look how much damage this does. See? It'll be fine. And in order to take out the next turn, I'm going to use Growth just to boost my special attack. Take the Spark again. And okay, that's fine. We prepared for this. Status heals, paralysis heal, done. And it's just going to use Charm again, which will lower my attack, but Flora here is a special attacker. Staying at a fine distance. Using Mega Drain, we should KO the Pachirisu and heal back all the health that was taken, hopefully. If not, most of it. No, okay, well that's fine. Oh, gosh. Probably put too much confidence in Mega Drain there, but there we are. With that, Pachirisu is taken care of. I am kind of happy, but also kind of upset that I didn't end up catching a Pachirisu, because I think having an electric type on the team would be good, but considering what the electric type is, I'm glad I missed out on it. But then again, there's not many electric types which I can really say, hey, this is a good electric type in this region. So I wish I had it. I wish I could have caught it, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Camper Zachary, what do you have? A Geodude, okay. A Pokemon which I know Skipper can take care of. Just using Bubble. And the next trainer we're coming up to is a Hiker, which I know has an Onix and I think a Geodude. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to put Flora up in front just to give her that little bit more experience. Because I want Flora to get that little bit of health back, but also all my Pokemon are level 19 now. So hold on, training tips. Trainer tips. The item placed in your bag are automatically sorted to the appropriate pockets. It's very convenient. It's a trainer's best friend. Well, my best friend's actually my Pokemon, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's... Now, the next trainer after that, I believe, is a Battle Girl with fighting types, so we'll swap out... Oh, it's just an Onyx, okay. So what we'll do, we'll swap out Flora for Jewel after this battle. So then Jewel can have a moment in the spotlight again, but also we can win that battle easily. Wow, well done, Flora, you got a crit. You healed back your 3 HP. Well done, Flora. I think the rule of the Nuzlocke, all the rules are fine and fair. The one that does hurt, though, or the hardest one to do, is actually nicknaming your Pokemon. Because in some cases, it comes down to the point where you're just nicknaming a pet or your own child and send them out into battle, calling them by the name which you've given them. For example, Jewel here. It's a nice feeling, it really is. But then you take the Nuzlocke aspect into it, well, if they faint, they die, and you never get to use them again or see them again. Only their dead bodies, which... Well, you bury a pet, you'll never unbury it just to see how it's doing, will you? You just put it in the box. Well, you just bury it and just leave it there. Maybe go and visit it, but you'll never directly see it. And that's why nicknaming Pokemon is the hardest part. I mean, going back to the Nuzlocke deaths which I've already experienced. Oh hey, Piplup. Nice. Going back to the Nuzlocke deaths which I've already experienced, I've experienced loss 13 times. I did say 12 in the previous video, but no, it was actually 13. And the ones which hurt the most were the ones which I've had for pretty much the majority of my run, which was Spark the Jolteon and Conball the Feraligatr, both of which I lost to the champion's ace of their respective region. And it hurt. Because it was the final battle, I never really put them back in the box. But it's just hard. It really is. Just nicknaming a Pokemon, treating it like it's your own pets, something that you really cherish, and having it taken it's not a good feeling. And Jewel, Apex, Skipper, Flora, and even you, Ringo Starr. If any of you die, I'll be devastated. But I think, well, you're safe. You're HM safe. But one of you four, I think, is actually going to die first. And which one? I don't know. But honestly, I don't want any of you to die. But like I said, I got to the rest house. And that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press this notification bell down in the corner below. And I'll see you next time.